Today I'm talking about using being alpha or force or domination, the negative effects of those when you use them into dog training or in your lifestyle. The ideas of dog training using force or domination, or the idea of being alpha to your dog, it's an old system of dog training that it comes and goes. It was very popular in the late 60s, early 70s because of this man.
Actually, you know, I'm very much to blame for the term alpha being used with wolves. I published a book in 1970 that now has over 110,000 copies in circulation, and in that I labeled the top wolf in the pack the alpha. And I did that because at that time that's all that science knew. But we've learned a lot. That book was published in 1970, and in the 35 years since that time we've learned an awful lot. One of the things we've learned is that the term alpha is really incorrect when applied to most wolf pack leaders.
And also became very popular again because of, for example, is a bad man and he means to harm the dogs or whatever he's doing, whatever style he's doing. I don't think he means to harm the dogs. But his form of thinking and philosophy and the ideology or the system that he uses to train dogs, for instance, is a pack mentality. And this is a system that it's an old way of looking at dog training and dog behavior. It does harm dogs, but what happens is when an average Joe uses this system, then it becomes an issue because they use it the wrong way. The ideology of it, in a way, it's wrong, but also when they use it the wrong way, also it becomes just a mess. I'm hoping by the end of this video you'll have a clear and different point of view if you're using these methods of dog training. So first, let's explore how did this idea of pack mentality or domination or being alpha started.
The term alpha isn't really accurate when describing most of the leaders of wolf packs because the term implies that the wolves fought and competed strongly to get to the top of the pack. In actuality, the way they get there is merely by mating with a member of the opposite sex, producing a bunch of offspring, which are the rest of the pack then, and becoming the natural leaders that way, just like with a pair of humans producing a family.
This was a study that had been done in the late 60s, and they brought few wolves and they captured them and from different areas, and they brought them in an area that they started living together. So when these strange wolves started living together, they started fighting with each other. They started killing each other or dominating each other. Obviously they would behave differently because they're strangers. They're not family members. You see, wolves are not pack oriented. They're actually family oriented, just like humans. Families don't dominate each other. Families don't kill each other. And also we know that the results of that study that had been done then, it's been debunked and it was wrong and in a way kind of fake. But let's say that animals or dogs or wild wolves dominate each other in the wild, which they don't do. But let's say they do. Pack mentality only will work if you're part of the pack. And pack mentality will only work with wolves, for example. The other issue is that dogs are not pack animals. They have not been bred to live with pack dogs. They have been bred to live with humans, to live with group of dogs, with group of humans, or with family of dogs and family of humans. You must also understand and accept this fact that your dog is a domesticated animal. Just like cows, chickens, goats, they are pets. If we were going to treat or behave around our dogs like pack dogs or pack animals, then it would be like treating humans like chimpanzees, just because of few similarities. There's a big difference between humans and chimpanzees. Chimpanzees of today are not the same as humans today. Dogs also have evolved. They're not wild anymore. They have been genetically formed and designed to be calm, friendly with humans, and kind to humans. And the only similarity between a dog and a wolf is the genes. Just because they're the same, it doesn't mean that they have to be treated the same. Most dog breeders breed their dogs because they want to have a family dog, a family pet, not a wild dog. The reason dogs become wild and aggressive and start bad behaving is not because they're becoming wild animals. It's because of behavioral issues that have developed in their mind. And just because wolves are treated differently and they use domination in a different form, it doesn't mean that we have to use domination on a pet, on a friendly dog. The reason dogs are behaving badly is because of stress. Their needs haven't been met, and it has nothing to do with the traits of dogs' behavior to its ancestors of wolf. If you have stress in your life, also you are living that way too. You are stressed, you will act weird and differently than other humans as well. It doesn't mean that we have to treat you differently. You're a human. They are dogs. The other problem is that in domination form of dog training or being alpha, you have to act as a dominant human or a dominant dog or be alpha to your dog. The problem is that you're actually just acting up. You're not really dominant. I don't see any human being dominant to their dog. It's not possible for a human to be dominant to a dog. And if you're pretending and you're acting up as you are alpha and dominant, your dog can detect a lie from miles away. Just ask yourself, are you a dog or a human? You're a human being. Humans live differently. In the wild, domination is practiced differently among their own kind, among their own breed, among their own species. And if two species who do not look like each other and act like each other, like humans and a dog, obviously they're not going to get each other because they don't understand each other. When you are pretending to be an alpha or dominant to your dog, instead of understanding that you're dominant or alpha, it says, I'm very confused now. What are you doing? Why are you behaving that way? Now I'm scared of you because you're acting differently. You're weird. Also, you have to remember that to be dominant, to be in charge, means a lot of responsibilities. It means they have to take care of everything. It's not only one thing. They have to take care of everything. Nobody, no dog, no animal wants to be in that level of pressure of stress. No human being also needs to be in that level of stress of being in that domination state of mind to be dominating their dog 24/7. I doubt that your dog wants to be a dominant dog and wants to be in charge. And when you act like that with your dog and you start dominating and acting up as an alpha person or alpha dog, your dog just laughs at you, just gets more stressed, gets more confused. And it says, you yourself are unbalanced and you're trying to help me to become balanced. Easiest thing is be a human. That's the only thing that you are. Be a human and let your dog to be a dog. Teach your dog the rules of humans, how humans and dogs live together in harmony. Teach them to respect humans, and your dog will learn to respect you and treat you like a human. So basically, be your dog's friend, be your dog's guide, and help them understand and respect you as a human, and you let them be dog and respect them as a dog. So the last thing is, I want you to understand that your dog is not a wild animal, is a pet, is a dog that humans have bred to be a friendly animal living among humans. And if you use any of those systems of domination, force, or being alpha to your dog, you're just going to confuse your dog and you're not going to get the results that you want. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share, and comment. Leave your comment in the comment area. Tell me, are you using domination or force, or are you being alpha to your dog? And if you are, what are you seeing? What are the results that you're getting? Are you happy to be dominant to your dog? Do you enjoy being dominant to your dog? If you like content like this, please make sure to subscribe and visit my website. I'll add the link in the description area. And until next time, have fun with your dog.